Okay, teachers, now I'm going to show you how to input grades into your gradebook. I came back to my home screen here and I chose classroom. These are my 3 classes that I am teaching in the fall, so I'm going to choose anatomy. Once you get into your classroom, it automatically chooses attendance, but I'm going to change that to gradebook. I need to set up my categories because it's a new school year. So we have 3 gradebook categories. One is a summative category, that's your testing and any kind of final projects. That is 60% of the overall grade, so I put 60 in right there. We choose the next category, which is going to be formative. That is worth 20% of the overall grade, so I'll put that in there. And then I'm going to add another category, which is satellite work. That is also 20% of the overall grade. And all of my grades need to go into those 3 categories throughout the semester. And your department head will help you determine if you have the right number of grades in each of those categories. Okay, now I can hit cancel. And my categories should start showing up here in a grid. Like I said, it should be in a grid. Oh, here they are, all my formative, satellite, and summative sections. Okay, so I'm going to add an assignment. First thing I have to do is choose a category. So I'm going to make up a satellite homework assignment, and I'll just make this chapter 1. These are my questions that I have to do. I have to pick a date that I assigned it, and I'm giving that first assignment sheet on the first day of school. And this we do pretending it's going to be due on Friday, the 17th. I'm only going to weight this as 1. I don't want things going in double weights. I have to go over here and hit save, that little floppy disk icon, which our students think is funny because they have no idea what that is. Then you can click right here on grades, and you'll have a grid made for you. You want to click under the grade. It doesn't look like there's anything there when you first come to this. This is a grade box. I'm going to give it a grade, and then you can actually fill the grades all the way down if everybody gets the same grade. I mean, I encourage real feedback and that you give appropriate attention there, but if it is just a completion grade or you graded them all and they all got the same grade, you can start with that. You can also fill this in, and then if one student didn't get that, you can just go in and edit this grade instead. The other thing that I like to do here is that if there is a curve or a penalty or a bonus, I put it in this view. So if there's a penalty, so if a student turns in homework a day late, it's a 30-point penalty in the upper school. But say Joe, Joe would not turn in homework late, but say Joe turned in a satellite assignment, he got all of them correct, but he turned it in a day late, I'm going to put my penalty there, and RENWEB will automatically do the difference for me. That's really important for parents to see. They got all the points, but they missed it because of this. And I would always put, turned in 1 day late. So I just gave the parents a reason why there was that, or if they, got a bonus question. Good job, Jamil, you got 10 points of a bonus question. Earned bonus on question 5. So I just like to give myself notes there so I know where all the points came from. And then you'll see it automatically keeps all of that. Okay? Then if I close out of here, if it goes from yellow to black, you see all these grades are now black, that means it is saved automatically. And we'll go out here, now my grid will show up. Okay, and this is the only thing I have so far is this 1 student assignment. But the more assignments I start to add, you'll start to see different things pop up. Test 1. I want everything graded once. I might put a description. This covers, body systems, cells, and tissues. Again, it has to be within the school year. So we'll just say that all happened right there. Put it here. If I don't want to go automatically to the grades column, I can just X out of this and it'll show the category. Like maybe I'm putting all my stuff in early, but I haven't quite put the grades in yet. You can actually add grades from this screen as well. 122, what am I doing? 100 or whatever. You can add them on there, and if you want to go to the details, again, it doesn't look like a button, but you can click up here at the top. It'll bring you back to that old screen that we just did where you can change the details here or click on grades, and then you can see all of the different categories here. So I need to delete all these, but I'll do that in a minute. Another thing I want you to know about this is that this is the copy function. If I've got 2 sections, instead of putting all the information in twice, you can copy it, and then you can choose another one of your classes, or another, if I had more than one AP class, like if I had 2 sections, those would all appear here as well, down here. But I only have one, so I can only just copy it to another category of mine. But I don't want to do that now because I only have 1 section. So there's that. And I just want to get rid of this assignment in total, and it makes me say, I know all my grades are going to be deleted. I say yes. I'm sure my students will freak out if they get on there and I already have grades before school started. So that's how you do that. Students can access this at any time at home. Their parents can access it, and they can see how the students are doing in class. The other thing that you can do over here is you can sort your gradebook the way that you wanted. I don't want my assignments in the order that they were added. I want them by due date descending. So I want the most current thing up front, and I want their last name first. But you can change that however you want to make your life easier. But that's what I've found over the years to be the best, because if you start to get a lot of grades here, you don't want to have to scroll across the whole spreadsheet to get to the most current things. You can also export this into an Excel document. I don't know why you would need to. This is how we report, and this is how it goes straight to the report card. But there's lots of different little things over here that you can look at and mess around with, and please spend some time looking through what options are available to you. We don't really curve all that much, but you can talk to your department head about that as well. Okay, let me know if you have questions.